Evidence will be put before the Royal Commission that of the 1,006 alleged perpetrators of child sexual abuse identified by the Jehovah's Witness Church since 1950, not one was reported by the Church to secular authorities.
The Child Abuse Royal Commission has exposed what might be the worst cultural sexual abuse and cover-up within a church that we've ever seen. That church is the Jehovah's Witnesses.
The world's major churches is dealing with a storm of scandal. The Jehovah's Witnesses have settled 9 lawsuits alleging sex abuse of children by clergy. But a mid-state woman who was on the inside says instead of stopping it, the church tried to cover it up.
A recent YouTube video has many concerned over the way a religious group does business.
Jehovah's Witnesses are coming under fire for allowing a convicted child molester to go door to door on their behalf.
News 5 investigative reporter Carlos Vergara looked into the matter. He joins us live in studio. You found out the Springs congregation takes steps to protect itself, but could be putting your family at risk. Tell us about it.
Rob, Elizabeth, this all starts nearly a quarter century ago when Waymon Ivory was convicted of first-degree sexual assault of a 9-year-old girl in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He served time for the crime and says he turned his life around, in large part to Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses, knowing his past, allowed Ivory to go door to door on behalf of the religious group, a convicted child sex offender to knock on your door.
A serial pedophile from San Diego admits his crimes on video. Now, Team 10 obtained this video that reveals he was a leader in a church community.
Investigator Mitch Blocker talked to people who claim this is just the beginning, and Jehovah's Witnesses covered up child abuse for years.
I did abuse him.
Admitted serial pedophile Gonzalo Campos fled the country. He may never see the inside of a prison cell.
I touched his private parts.
His on-camera admissions and a settlement worth millions may have to be enough for his victims. The Jehovah's Witnesses never told police about Campos, who was a church elder. He's never been charged with a crime.
Were you allowed to continue to give Bible study lessons to children?
Sí. Yes.
In this video deposition taken in 2011 during a civil lawsuit, Campos admitted he abused several children in his San Diego congregation from the early 1980s through the mid-90s.
He is a serial pedophile.
Erwin Zalkin represented the 7 victims who have come forward.
It's about accountability. It's about taking responsibility. It's about protection of children. It's about changing the way they operate.
Zalkin claims child abuse continues inside the Jehovah's Witness community. He claims church leaders, known as elders, and the Jehovah's Witnesses headquarters, known as the Watchtower, treat child abuse like a sin instead of a crime.